Thank you, everybody. We will be starting in a second. I am just waiting for my intros to load up. I actually put in the wrong one by accident. So once it is, we will get it started. Thank you all for coming in. Much appreciated. I see you, Danny. I see you. What is up? What is up? And I did it again. God damn me and these damn banners. Me and these damn banners, bro. I keep doing that.
Click that thing off once you get the music.
Yeah, I know.
To get you every time, buddy.
I know. I keep forgetting.
That beat was kind of hard. Where you get that from?
I don't remember. I had it in the archives there, and I just said looking for a beat for that. And I was like, "Oh, okay, this one's tight." I don't remember.
Shake a tail feather to that thing, boy.
Thank you. Is
that a copyright beat or it's a free beat?
I used it once before. I didn't get a copyright for it at all. So what is up, guys? Glad you guys could make it. Thank you for joining the show. We got Danny Graham in the house. We got Terrence in the house and Austinator in the house. I'm pretty sure more people will be jumping in if they can. So we'll definitely be setting that up. Danny, tell the people about your channel, sir.
I am Danny Graham, AKA Comment Chat. How long we been friends, also? Over a year now, right? I'm not even sure.
My first stream with you guys was April 8th, so not even a year yet.
Okay, not even a year. But man, we just clicked, and I consider you one of my best friends. We talk just about every day, so this was a no-brainer whenever got lit to come here and join you. Very proud of you. Glad that you got 1,000 and going on your way to get monetized. So I expect bigger and better things for you. I have no doubt.
Thank you, man. I do appreciate that 100%. Terrence, you are up, my friend.
Hey, what's going on, humans? Terrence here. I'm glad to be here. My brother Anzo, and then of course my other brother Danny. And I still remember that conversation. You know, Danny Danny had called me and he's like, Terrence, would you be all right if we had a guest on the show? And I was like, oh, what human you thinking about bringing on, Danny? He's like, this guy named Anzo. I was like,
No,
I
I said Jason Miller, because that's what he's
I was
going
like,
by.
Yeah.
you know, we'll get his human a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see what's up. Like, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. You know what I mean? And scene transition, you know, once Anzo had popped on and he reminded me that he was in the chat for the Black Lightning reviews. I was like, oh yeah. And then, you know, perked up and we started talking and we hit it off. And we did it, what was it, 5 days straight?
Yep.
You know, we did it for a bunch of hours and Danny was like, how would you feel if we keep him on permanently? I was like, hell yeah, that's a great idea. I'm very much for that idea, and you know, I feel like we've been brothers ever since. And you know, it's interesting too, Anzo, because I feel like the way that, you know, you and I met officially is different from Danny. You know, I feel like Danny, you know, he got to me from us interacting on another stream, and then you know, he thought I was cool and all that, and he had seen some of my videos, and then we had just clicked from there. And then you and I, it just so different, man. I wasn't expecting it, you know. So I think you know, that's amazing when you know, don't expect something and then just this great stuff comes out of it, and just all of our conversations that we had, and I already knew, man. I was like, you'll be fine. You know, you're gonna get up there. You know, these humans are gonna support you. I already knew. I didn't have no doubt, Anzo. I was like, yep, soon enough. And remember when it was climbing, Anzo, and I was like, yep, it's gonna be there soon enough. Yep, you're gonna wake up and then boom.
It's funny that you guys say you had no doubt, because I had a crazy amount of doubt. But before I get into that, Austin, there, talk about your channel real quick, bro.
I have a YouTube channel. I mean, like I don't know what the hell I'm doing over there anymore. So, you know, hey, if you want to just go and, you know, watch me get angry at furniture, then just check me out over there at my channel. I have 130 subs. Now, I don't know if I can top your guys' speeches, but I will damn near try. Now I would like to say that this Jason Miller guy, you know, he's kind of, you know, he was kind of weird. You know, he just disappeared. He fell off the face of the planet. I think that guy, I don't know what happened to him. You know, he's kind of like that guy, Jim. He just fell off the face of the earth. It's scary. And right around that same time, Anzo came out. I'm like, no, there can't be coincidence. And then these two looked alike. I was like, oh my God, what is this? Is this a conspiracy? Yeah, but no, I believe the first stream I watched was actually on your channel was that protest.
Yes.
And I remember just being like amazed by just like how like peaceful it was, and then like being able to see on Rob's channel, you know, you just talking about Toby being better Spider-Man, or just you know, the usual conversation over there, which I don't know if I can say here. I don't know, like I don't know if I should go, like I don't know what the age restrictions here on the channel are, so I'll just
18 and over, bro.
All right, so you know, I will say sucking eggplants. And then, you know, the BS over there on Danny's stuff, but getting to see you grow, and it's been awesome. Congratulations on 1,000. You definitely earned it. Can't wait to see. Here's to 10,000 more.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh wait, hold on, Anzo. Like, yeah, see, I feel like, you know, I'm always gonna remember you as Anzo. You know, Danny. You know, he got a secret name from you and stuff. I mean, we've discussed it, but I feel like, you know, Anzo's the one that comes to mind. You know.
Yeah, that's the name. That's the name. But yeah, I did start off as Jason Miller, which was funny, and it's because of Rob why I started using my real name.
I remember Rob calling you that.
Right, and Rob had a hard time getting it right at first, But we were talking on stream, and I said, "Oh, by the way, my real name is Anzo." And he's like, "Oh, that's your real name?" He's like, "So where's Jason Miller from?" And I explained to him, and he's like, "I ain't using that no more. That's your real name." So he started using my real name, and that's when I was like, "You know what? Maybe I should start using my real name, African name." So,
I remember asking you about that too. I was like, "Is your real name Jason or Anzo?"
Yeah, and I was like, "No, it's Anzo."
You remember that?
I do.
Hey, guys.
Imagine knowing
Adam.
Hey. Imagine knowing this guy your whole fucking life as Anzo.
Yeah.
For 3 years old, and then hearing Jason fucking Miller.
Yeah. Mr. Jason Miller.
He don't like no Jason.
My God. No, but man, no, Anzo, seriously, congratulations, brother. Okay, everyone's proud of you. You did a great job, man.
Thank you, man. And Adam's first time on the channel, Mr. Robert Storm is here. What's up, Rob? How you doing?
I'm good. I know you're celebrating, but can I take one moment to say something?
Absolutely.
Terrence, how come you never message me back, man? I be sending you text message. You hate me, man. What the hell, man? I be watching your
hang on. Like, I am very curious about all these messages you're talking about, because if I minimize this tab right now and go over to the text messages, I see. Let's go to Mr. Storms. Oh, wow. 3 text messages, and they're spaced out.
And they weren't, and you didn't reply.
I did not reply, but sometimes in life, just know that I read them and I'm always around. And
with that strawberry lube.
But no, like, I want you to understand, Robert, that if I were mad at you, I would tell you. Like, there's a lot of humans that they just be jumping to these conclusions. I'm just like, if you have to wonder if I'm mad at you, then I'm not mad at you. So as far as I'm concerned, you and I don't have any problem. Now, if you want to cause some problems like Steppenwolf, then that's different. But other than that,
no lanterns.
Let me just get to this right now, because Chris said, since I will be unable to attend and trying desperately to get sleep when you go live, let me say this. There was a reason I knew Danny was right in saying you should take over the chaos list. I said it then and I'll say it now. We were going to get you to 1K mark and more. Well, here you are. So now it's time to push further. Get you monetized and show even more people what you can do. I look forward to seeing you grow your channel even more and can't wait to push Chaos Central further with you, Danny and Gaishka, and all the other great people we work with. I will be there for your monetization celebration, and I have something special for you tomorrow night on the Rule of 3. Peace, brother, onward and upward. Thank you very much, Chris. I do appreciate that 100%.
What's up, Zach?
Congratulations on 1K. Congratulations on 1K. Caleb, what's up? Caleb, sorry. 1K.
I didn't see all that in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I
don't see it either.
I have them right here. I'm going through all of them. Congratulations on 1K. Thank
you,
it's
guys. At the beginning. Yeah, there I am.
What's good, Anzo? Congrats. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Love you, bro. I'm so proud of you and how far you came. I'm glad to be able to say that I've been there since the beginning. Love you, bro. Thank you very much, Caleb. I do appreciate that. A lot of you guys that are here right now have been here through the beginning, so I do appreciate that. Congratulations, brothers. Hats. I won't even. I won't even try to pronounce that. Say it, guys.
Felicidades.
Means
congratulations.
It's Latin for puppy.
No. Rob is Poppy.
Hey, at least it's not mother.
I don't want no Felicidades. I want Poppy. Where's the Poppy
at? I'm pretty sure she'll send one just for you, Danny.
Congratulations, Poppy.
Congratulations, Anzo. Thank you. Congratulations, Heats. What's up, Dandelion? Said, hey, y'all. Anzo, much love. Congratulations. Thank you, Yvette. Damn, there's a lot here that I missed through, but I thank you guys for everything you've said in the chat. I do appreciate that 100%. Like I said, Rob, if you have something to say, you can go right ahead, bro.
Just because I got to dip out here in a few minutes, but I said this to you privately, but I'll say it again. It just feels like my son graduated, And I'm like super proud. I mean, I felt the same way when Danny hit the 1,000. I remember the night me and Sean, we did one of the late night streams, and we stayed on while Danny went to bed, and I kept pushing to try to get him over 1,000 so he would wake up for his birthday and see he hit over 1,000. But I felt the same way when Anzo was there, because Anzo texted me and he was like, "Man, I'm like 30 away, man." And like I shared as much as I possibly could. I kept taking screenshots. They're almost there. They're almost there. And then we got him there on Storms Live, which was poetic, you know.
It was awesome.
But,
it was.
Yeah, it just, you know, I'm proud of you, man, because like dude, I'm nobody. You know, I'm nobody. I got like 20, like I got like 26,000 subscribers, but in the overall, it's really nothing. But for you and Danny and sometimes Adam when he doesn't drive me nuts, you know, guys being on the show, guys are coming in, you know, and all of you guys who followed me, it means a lot. And I try to help out as much as I can, you know, and try to give you advice. And I'm so proud because unlike Adam, you actually took my advice. You upgraded your stuff. You put out videos. You do that. Adam just uses my hand-me-downs, which I still need it back. But yeah, I told this motherfucker 6 months ago, Adam, get one of these green screens. No, he just uses the one I have. You know, but no, like you didn't have to take my advice or anything. But it makes me feel good that you did and that you hit over your 1,000.
Notice he can't even congratulate somebody without shitting on me in some way.
That's
the relationship we have.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Hey, JJ.
What up, JJ?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, JJ?
What's up? I just want to first off say, Rob, man, thank you, because you did help me out a lot in the backstage and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like when I was having camera issues and stuff, you explained to me what I needed to do, did everything that I needed to do to get on here looking properly. So do appreciate that, man, because a lot of this is on you, Danny, and Terrence for sure. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So, and then Chris giving me Chaos Central just brought me to another level. So I appreciate that from all you guys for sure.
Even though he can't seem to figure out how to start a live stream properly yet.
Oh,
Hey, he's great at starting live streams. What are you talking about?
You know what? He doesn't need to take that shit from you. He's Canadian.
Damn right.
That's right.
and you know,
Why,
on a usual.
Why? Because he's so freaking nice, eh?
Yes, sir, right.
Absolutely, man.
And that's what I was gonna say. Because on a usual day, your ass would have got Phantom Zone. Don't make me Phantom Zone you on my 1,000 celebration.
Yeah, or he'll put the boot in your ass.
Adam,
You know what, Adam?
What? Come on, that was funny.
It was, but it was your first time on the channel, and you are acting up. So I am sorry, but I have to bust that nut, and I have to give you your first Phantom Zone. If I can even.
I'm sorry, buddy.
He Phantom Zoned me on my first time.
If I can even find the motherfucker.
All right.
See, you can't even operate this shit.
Nothing personal. I gotta go to bed anyway, so I'll check you guys later.
You're right. You're not Phantom Zoning me. I'm going before you do it.
I'm going my own volition. That's right.
Adam, I just saw your cat in the background.
That's Rob's cat, but
Rob, I saw your cat in the background.
But I've been feeding it for weeks, so might as well be mine.
Hey, Adam took enough of my stuff. He don't need my cat either.
You are lucky. I can't find it.
Speaking of which, where is
Did I delete that shit? Oh, here we go. There we go.
Worth it.
You will not down before me, Jarrell! But you and them one day, Jarrell!
And look, he's really gone.
I popped out of stuff. There you go. Your cherry has been popped, Adam. Your first Phantom Zone on the channel.
You will bow down before me, Jarrell! Dude, I didn't. Here's the thing: when you say Phantom Zone, I had no idea you had that fucking clip.
Yes, I did.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I have that.
That's
clip.
awesome.
Phantom Zone, you motherfuckers. Oh shit!
I was
Again,
gonna
man.
say, Anzo.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't think you were gonna do it because you're as sweet as maple syrup.
Oh, don't,
Mocha.
don't, Austin. Don't.
Mocha chocolate, son. Mocha chocolate.
Because
That shit stuck now.
That is correct. I am the mocha chocolate man. That's right.
Should I leave and come back? And because this shit don't seem right. Can we start over? Really?
Yes, we can, JJ. Glad you can make it. What's up, Chris, in the chat? Welcome.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, man.
Chris,
I was in bed with my phone. I'm like, nah, man. I gotta jump on this shit for a bit at least. And
All right, Rob. Go do your thing, Rob.
Yeah, I gotta go, but right before I do, I just want to say one final congratulations to Anzo and this group of people. This is what this community should be about. Not starting drama about this actor saying this or this. This is what this community be about, to back each other's back and to have us. So congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be back for your next big milestone.
Thank you, man. Much appreciated.
All right.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Bye.
See you later. All right. I actually got to go to bed. I got to be up at 5 a.m. But man, dude, congratulations. I'm glad I could be on here for a little bit tonight. And you know what? Thanks for the phantom zoning me. That was actually entertaining.
You're welcome.
Hey,
What happens often?
Is it just weird that we look like the Brady Bunch here? That's kind of fun.
I remember you saying that on a Storm Nation live stream. We the Storm Bunch.
That's the way they all became the Yonzo Bunch.
I didn't do it on purpose. I just noticed that all the brothers are on the top. You know what I mean? Wasn't done on purpose.
Oh, that's messed up. All right. Catch you later, guys.
Peace out.
Later.
Bye, Adam.
Man, congrats, bro. You deserve it.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, Anzo.
Thank you, Aiden. Appreciate it. JJ, thanks for passing by.
What, man?
Appreciate it.
Later. All right. Bye.
Bye,
Make it sound like,
JJ,
you're
you're
saying bye to you. Make it sound like you're saying bye to everybody. I'm like, damn,
No,
what's
no.
this guy here? Shit.
No. Yeah,
It's like
you're
we're saying.
welcome.
It's like we have to sing that song from the Sound of Music. You know. Good.
Well,
night.
No, I'd have been here sooner, but I just realized I got to buy a new battery for my clock because it's not even 12 o'clock yet.
Oh,
By my wall clock. Anyway, I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh shit, it's after 12.
Hey,
yeah.
I said something to Poe. I know he was on the stream one day. He said at his parents' house got hit by a tornado. Is everything all right, Poe? I saw you on.
Oh, is he here?
He was in the chat.
He was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh,
and just send me a message if you're able to come on. You can come on and talk and stuff. It's all good.
Yeah, if it ain't the best pilot in the Resistance himself.
Not the first time he made that joke.
He's at 12:11.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's all right.
Not exactly the right Poe, but okay, it'll work.
So backstage, Austinator said that Joker had the worst lines in the movie. So Austinator, please elaborate on that.
Okay, I didn't say he didn't have the worst lines, but there was one line in particular. There was one line in particular I singled out, and I'm like, really? Because in Suicide Squad, he was talking about his loins.
Mm-hmm.
In the Snyder cut, he's talking about giving Batman a reach around.
What the heck is a reach around? Like, seriously?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Zach. If you don't know, you don't need to know.
If you don't know, man, like
if you don't know, now you know.
You don't know, you'll never know.
Okay, I get it. I get what
okay, but
don't worry about it.
Man,
Stop
okay,
being a wanker.
Let's be real. That line between those two characters is very appropriate, especially when you take in consideration that Joker is obsessed with Batman, like in every way, and he even gets upset when he doesn't go out of his way to stop his crimes. And you know, once that was followed up with the "I'm gonna kill you slowly, you bet your fucking ass I will," like that shit gave me chills. I was like, damn, like when
Oh yeah, that part was awesome. Where he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
When Batman curses at you and threatens your life, it's time to pack up the bags and leave because you done fucked up. It's time to leave.
I would have been like, Superman, just kill me. You're gonna be mercy compared to.
I just finished watching it, and I thought it was 100 times better than what we were given back in 2017.
Boy, I thought you were about to go to the Phantom Zone. Okay.
Oh, Danny, come on, you know better than that.
I don't know, man. At first, I was scared what you about to say.
No. I just got seriously. It took me a while to do it because I did it in breaks. All right, I physically couldn't do it for 4 hours.
Really?
But yeah, man, my body just hurts so much. I can't sit that long without getting up, moving around. It hurts. I'm worse than LDG, but that's neither here nor there. But
How long did a chapter last?
I think they varied. Yeah, I think they varied.
I think it like some of them were like 36. I think some of them were also like maybe 42.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. I think they varied.
I picked out
take a break.
I picked out a lot of stuff, that didn't change, but it was far and few between. I was looking for all the stuff that was missing, and there was quite a bit missing. And I have to say, this particular version of the Justice League, I'll watch back to back again any day of the week compared to the first one. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Even with the reach around there, Austin, wherever the hell you went. Oh, you're down there. Okay, you're hiding behind the helmet. Okay. Yeah, even with that comment, because at the end of the movie, all right, they beat Steppenwolf. Keep Darkseid from coming. I'm like, did I miss something? Like, what the fuck? Where's the nightmare scene?
I just want to say, with how bad he was in Suicide Squad, so I thought it was impossible, but they did it. They redeemed Jared Leto. At least I thought.
For that moment, they did. They also redeemed Flash too, as well.
Oh, that's right.
Absolutely.
They got okay in the other one, right? The Justice League. We had him saying like, "I don't know how to do anything. I can just push and run away." Right?
Yeah.
You didn't have none of that silly shit in this movie. Number one, you've seen him coming out of his shoes while using the Speed Force. That's number one. And then we see him later on. He was able to run into the Speed Force and see many things at the same time and make a decision on what to do. And it was badass when he did it, and just that whole, Cyborg yelling at him, Barry, and, you see him injured, and like that whole thing was very intense to me. Like, I like how Zach did that.
Yeah,
The movie is powerful because I did not like Ezra Miller. I was always Grant Gustin Flash, and I was actually cheering for Ezra Miller.
That's what I said. From all the rumors and from what everybody was saying, we were getting a completely different Flash. Now he still had his quirkiness to him, but when it came down to action, he was there. He did it.
Yep.
Without acting all goofy about it. And
at least he wasn't a fucking loser like he was in 2017. Tripping over his damn self. Being like,
he was scared, but this movie he wasn't scared at all.
No, he wasn't.
He tripped once. That's because he was too busy focusing on
gawking at. That's an honest mistake, bro. If I was gawking at Gal Gadot, shit, I'd probably do more than trip.
He's like, damn, look at this woman. Oh shit.
And hold on a second, guys. Just want to say what's up, Dandelion. Thank you for coming.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna wrap super quick because I can't stay for long because I have to get up early to work tomorrow. So I just wanted to come in and say congrats, Onzo, and
thank you.
Real force to be reckoned with. I think you've got some really awesome content on your channel, and you've really brought a lot to the whole. Like, I kind of found you through the chaos thing because I was hanging out with Chris and Sean until he bailed and that. But it was something I was kind of enjoying the whole dynamic, and you really brought some really unique perspective. I kind of like your progressive Canadian views. They really shaped it up for those people south of the border. So that's been really, really cool to watch. But you've got some really awesome stuff. So it's been really cool. And I was always surprised you didn't have more subscribers already. So I'm really happy to see you're starting to build a following. Very good to see.
And I do appreciate that.
I'm super excited. I found out my brother-in-law upstairs managed to snag HBO Max. So I'm actually going to get to watch the Snyder Cut within the next couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Not this weekend because he's working, but once he's not working, we're gonna watch it. He and I always watch like superhero shit together because my sister doesn't really care for any of that stuff. So
Danny said the end of the week.
Yeah, well, it's 4 hours. I can't watch it without him. So, you know, I don't have a TV. I got to watch it upstairs. And there's no way I'm going to be able to log 4 hours with like an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old and my sister in the room. Like there'd be just, I would miss like 90% of it if I tried that. So
you can watch it from your computer.
No, I don't have it down here. They have TV upstairs.
No. Log into the HBO Max website and do it that way.
I can't. I'm in Canada.
So it's hers to crave.
So yeah. So how does he have it?
He was gonna cancel something, and they were like trying to like lure him in, so they offered him HBO Max.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Find out what it is, because whatever it is, I'll try and sign up and cancel it too.
I'll talk to him about it. I'll talk to him about it when I get a chance. Probably tomorrow. I'll have a word and find out exactly what happened. But I was like, really? You have this? Because he was like, he had it started when I went up to just say hi this evening. And I'm like, is this the Schneider cut? And he's like, I don't know. It's like some like Justice League thing. I'm like, oh, can I watch this too? And I'm like, oh, but I can't have 4 hours right now. I have to go to bed soon. He's like, 4 hours. He's like, shit, it is 4 hours. So we're gonna watch it once he's not working. He works like 4 days on, 4 days off. He's a RCMP officer. So
okay. Well, I do appreciate all the support that you guys have given me once again. Like you've always in the chats and supporting and watching the show. So I appreciate that. Well, hands down.
Yeah.
And did I interrupt?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I want to say it might be a weird random part of the scene to focus on, but the whole bit with the nightmare bit with Joker and all them.
Just be careful, Dandelion didn't see it, right?
No, that's okay. I don't care about spoilers for this one. I'm good.
Okay.
Are you sure? I mean,
it's fine.
I don't want to give it away.
No, it's cool. I mean, I saw the original one, so I mean, I'm sure it can be all kinds of different. But I'm gonna hear so many spoilers.
It's totally different.
Over the weekend.
It's way different.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm gonna hear so many spoilers before I see it that it's fine.
Well, if you wait a week, you definitely will.
just avoid the internet, and if anybody says anything, just cut them off. Be like, nope.
Yeah, I live on the internet, so that's not gonna happen.
All right then. So and it's gonna be kind of a weird random part for me to focus on, but the whole bit with the Joker and all that in the nightmare sequence, that small bit where Superman found them and they're all getting the weapons and Joker's in there like that was probably the most intense part of the sequence. I don't know why, but that's just the kind of vibe I got out of it.
I love the sequence because it's, being a gamer, anybody that's ever heard of it or played it, it seemed like a good precursor to Injustice.
It does,
dude.
Yeah, that you're right, JJ. Because, man, I don't care like who goes bad. Like the fact that Batman snapped out of his sleep because Superman went bad. I'm like, that's the worst case scenario. Like when he shows up and he's not your friend. Like I don't give a fuck who we got on our team. We need to just kill ourselves. We're not going to make it. We're done.
But you know what's confusing to me? But I was going to explain it because on the last stream. Now,
I'm gonna run. I gotta go. Congrats on
good night.
Okay, Dandelion. Take care.
Take care,
for
dog.
coming.
Now,
what this movie? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
all right. When the dark side first attacked the first time, and he jumped off the ship and hit the ground with his hammer, his weapon. That was the anti-life equation, the same one that Steppenwolf saw years later. So my question was, why didn't they explain why Darkseid didn't recognize it until Steppenwolf found it years later? If he was looking for the anti-life equation this whole time, but then also them said that they think that when he was hurt so bad and passed out, he forgot where Earth was. Well,
because during that sequence, he was literally attacked by a weapon that was forged from Ares, who's a god. So that was the thing that got him to leave, was that he got cut on his chest. So I think before he was even able to process what that was, he got cut off because they were near that area when he was being attacked by all those different Atlanteans and the Amazons and the humans and the gods and the lantern. Like there was so much coming at him. So I think that's why that happened.
That makes sense.
I mean, shit, if I got hit by something with Ares, I mean, I'd probably forget some shit too. Like, and that was fucking Ares in his prime too, and Zeus.
Well, apparently, Darkseid ain't bad as we think he is. If he could be almost morally wound like that, and he fears Superman.
Well, here's the thing, like, that clearly was a younger Darkseid, and I'm just like, you got to factor in that, he has to get the powers of the Omega. He also has to get the anti-life equation, which is his ability to control all the will of any sentient life, which means that it don't matter who you are.
It's
you
his
just
Infinity Gauntlet.
It's worse than that. So
I'm saying it's his version of the Infinity Gauntlet, more or less.
More or less, but it's worse than that. Because the Infinity Gauntlet can be destroyed in a way that Darkseid's ultimate power cannot be. You really can just only hope that you send him back to Apocalypse, which means that he decides to leave most of the time, and then he comes back later with a better plan.
Hey, Nicholas. Hold on a second before we continue. Oscinator, I just seen what you put on your your background. You really want to get Phantom Zone there?
Yeah, come on, bring it on. I can handle it.
You really got a brown Yeah, you really want to get Phantom Zone, so there you go. You've been Phantom Zoned.
You know, Anzo. To me, like one of the hardest parts was when Desaad was talking to Darkseid, and he was like, "I knew that motherfucker would fail. I told you."
Yeah.
And then Darkseid was like, "Yeah, you definitely told me that. But once I get this anti-life equation, them heroes are gonna be dead as fuck." So yeah, and then I just like how he calmly. Not only did he calmly talk to Desaad, like it didn't look like he was mad or disappointed in the way he crushed Steppenwolf's head under his shoe, and the way he stared, like through the portal, and he didn't do anything.
We're trying to overthrow him, but Steppenwolf was the dumbass, and Desaad was the brains. I guarantee you.
Well, here's the thing with that. Like Desaad is Darkseid's #1 torturer. So like he probably respects him more than anybody on Apocalypse. Like if Darkseid so much as twitches the wrong way, I feel like it'd be Desaad, like, who can I kill? What can I do, sir? Like that's what kind of person he is.
But I thought Darkseid had a son called Calabash.
Wait, say again?
Don't Darkseid have a son called Calabash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did they bring him on there?
What's up, Yvette? How you doing? Thanks for coming.
I think they were waiting for
just got kicked out.
I think they were waiting for the sequel, yeah. Because I mean,
that
clearly
could be the next big baddie. That could be the next person he's saying to replace Steppenwolf.
Right. Because that's a good point, Danny. Because this whole thing with the 3 movies, I was like, well, it would make sense for him to send others as he normally does. And then he shows up when he gets tired of their shit, because that's what he does. He shows up, he looks around, he might snap a couple necks. Maybe he leaves on his own, or maybe they stop him temporarily, but he always comes back. And it takes the whole league to stop him every time. So like, he's just one of those characters where it's like, why isn't Darkseid here? It's like the Leaguers, they can always feel his presence. And that's why they're always uneasy, because he just tends to boom tube in and pop up all over the place. Like, where did you even come from? He's just like, I'm a new god. Now I have the anti-life equation. Like, oh shit. And then it's just like, then that fucking Omega beam comes out. I'm like, man, the Darkseid be cheating. Like, you just think like he's getting beat up and shit, and all of a sudden I feel like when he takes one hand from behind his back, or he shows his teeth, I feel like, man, this shit about to go down. Like, I feel like you done pissed him off.
You all right, Danny?
Yeah, let's think. Just left out something.
And how you doing, Yvette? How are you? Thanks for coming.
Hey, what's up?
Just
Yvette?
wanted to bob on quickly and say congratulations on Zoe.
Thank you.
Absolutely thrilled for you. And hello, guys. Nice
Hello.
to see you all.
Appreciate it.
And
hello.
Good morning, lovely lady.
I'm thrilled. Hi, JJ. Terrence, how you doing?
Good, Yvette. Yeah, I'm just chilling with friends, and my brother Anzo is here. And as I told him, I don't know if you heard, but I'm not surprised. Just because when I think something, I could be wrong, but I'm like, nah, he's gonna reach his 1,000, and he's gonna go beyond that. So, once he was getting closer, I was like, I told you, and you're gonna get there faster than you think. Like probably even before you do the Zack Snyder Justice League watch party. So I have my reasons for believing in Anzo. We've talked many hours about many things, including his potential and his skills, and I had no doubt, so I'm just happy for him.
I'm thrilled. It was like just 2 weeks ago we were celebrating 300, wasn't it? Was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. It's just unbelievable and well deserved. Absolutely well deserved.
God bless coming to America.
He didn't even really care for. Oh my God!
No.
Hey,
and it was a great film.
Coming to America is absolutely great. It's the best film ever made right now.
See, Anzo, that's the thing. See, that's the thing too. Like sometimes, like YouTubers got to keep in mind. Sometimes you can have these YouTubers, they be trying real hard, and then nothing happened, and you could just be, like yourself, just chilling and do something, and then just all these subs coming in left and right, and then everyone's trying to figure out what you do, and maybe one could chalk it up to luck, but from my perspective, I'm like, it ain't got nothing to do with luck, because a bunch of humans can watch your vids, right? They can come on your stream and all this stuff. If they don't like you, they're gonna come in, go out, you get no subs, right?
Yes.
So that's another thing that a lot of YouTubers miss, because it's like, say if you have a video, right? Everybody coming in, thousands of views, all these likes and stuff, and nobody subbed to you, there's something wrong with that. That means that they don't like you. They came maybe to get some information, but if you get a sub, that means they like you. They want to hear and see from you.
That is correct.
Hey, Anzo, I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but your Coming to America stream, have you not happened to notice the views on it lately?
Yes, I did. Yes, I don't want to say it because of whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, it hit 1K.
Yeah,
100K, sorry.
Yeah, I just now looked up 100,000 views for Coming to America.
See?
Fantastic.
See?
Crazy ass shit.
And that was a spur of the moment thing, because I was like, LDG, you think I should do it? He's like, fuck yeah. So I was like, all right. And I just set it up that moment. I didn't even have any tags in it or nothing, right? And didn't think about it. Then the next day I woke up and I was like, holy shit, how come my subs went up so much? And I checked my analytics and I seen how much like the fucking Coming to America stream was getting. And I was like, holy cow. Wow.
And see that? Like you just it's because you, man, like one of my porn reviews, how it said 84,000, right? Like I wanted to mention it because like here's the thing, right? Like before I shot that video, like when I was talking to some humans about it, they're just like, you can't do that, or are you even allowed, and all. They were doing all this thinking and shit, and I was just like, look, I'm just gonna talk about it. It's gonna be fine. I mean, whatever happens, happens, and then look what happened.
With the cherry lube you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot with, like there's, the lotion, the spit, the lube. I mean, it's just raw. Like, it just depends on the moment in time. But it's just, for me, I just did it. Like, so you never know what's going to happen, and like, what humans are going to respond to. It could be the one that you least expect. And sometimes it could be the one that you do expect. But either way, once you film something and you put it out there, then humans have access to it. And the rest is you just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah. And I want to say thank you, MSK. I appreciate that. And hell to the no, bro. I don't even know why you posing that there. Hell
Give me a
no.
kiss. What the hell?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man, hold on. MSK,
No.
I don't know if you still
No,
listen.
no.
Let me tell you this, man.
No.
One of my friends said the same thing to me, and I told him, I was like, look, man, I'll give you a handshake, fist bump, even a hug, but I'm not, you're not about to kiss me. But hell no. He's like,
no.
T, man, this is a special occasion. I'm like, it's gonna be a special occasion for you to get your ass whooped if you do this shit.
Damn right.
Hanzo, bro. I'm gonna jet out, man. I'm like running on fumes here.
No
but
problem. Thank you.
Before I do,
Hi,
I just want to say that,
guys, Car, what about 10 more hours?
You know,
dude, I don't even have an hour in me right now. I
just want to say hi before you leave. Hi, bye.
Hey.
All I have to say is, like I said last time we hit 300, bro. I know you since we were 3 years old. Situations, you know, we saw each other on the street. We always talked when we saw each other.
Mm-hmm.
Saw your son when he was learning how to walk. Parents, you know, we grew up with our parents together and stuff right next door. There's one thing, man, you know, life throws you curveballs. We all go through some hard times, and how you brought yourself up, man. Have no doubt in your head, man. The parents are proud of you, bro. And everybody here and everybody watching, everybody in the chat, everybody that goes to your streams and stuff, you've touched people. That's why they always come and want to see more of you. And you're making a difference. And hopefully, man, this is just the beginning of endless numbers of subs, and hopefully the bigger things for you, man. But you're obviously you're doing the right thing, and bro, I love you. And you know, you brought me into this loop as well with the OOC, and you know, I'm feeling the love from everybody that's, you know, that we touch when we do our shit together, man. And like Danny said, right, he got a friend. You made friends with a lot of people in this community, and it's only getting better, man. So.
And again, I do appreciate that, brother. Like I said, we have been friends. You're my first best friend ever, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, the minute you asked me to come on, there was no doubt I was going to say yes. So,
absolutely.
You know, appreciate it. Right. And I'm glad you dropped in, man.
Yeah, man. I was actually in bed, man. I'm like, I gotta get up. I gotta do this.
we both have big things coming into this thing. You know what I mean? So. We're gonna get
guys, Scar, I hope you don't be doing that, man. Like when the day comes, you know, you get a message on your phone, like, and it's just like me, like, yep. So about that 50-hour stream, and then I hope you don't.
Notice how he went from 10 to 50.
50. Well, yeah. Well, it was a 50-hour stream when you told me to talk about DC and comics. That was 50 hours as well, eh?
No. See, here, here's the thing, guys, Scar, right? So what it will be is 50 hours for DC, 50 hours for Marvel, and then it'll be an additional 50 hours just for us to talk about personal stuff.
Hey, you know what that'll be after?
What about Supernatural, Terrence? Come on.
You know what it'll be after all that when we're done? I'm gonna look over them and I'm gonna have divorce papers on the table.
Here's the thing, guys, Car. You know, what I noticed is that on this planet, when I'm dealing with humans, once I start a conversation, you know, assuming that the human is willing to take the time to process what I say, you know, the human ends up liking me. So I figured that, you know, a couple minutes, you know, talking to the wife, and then everything will be right.
Absolutely. No. Terrence, I have to say, you know what? You are you, and I respect that you are you, man. You are unique, and that's what makes you special, bro. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. You just continue doing what you're doing too, man.
Thank you. So that means that's a yes then on the 150 hours.
That's gonna be a yes on 150 hours. The day, maybe, and I'm saying maybe
in 5-hour increments.
In 5-hour increments. It'll be like fucking Justice League, but in chapters, long ass chapters.
There was someone trying to get in the back. Just give me a second, guys.
I'm gonna be out, man. So guys, have yourselves a good night.
See you later, guys. Scar.
Peace out, people.
Take care.
Later, guys. Scar.
Peace.
Peace
out. Guys, LDG and Josh, what's up, guys?
What's going on, man? Congrats. I'm not gonna stay too late either. I'm like exhausted, man. But I just wanted to come in and say what up and congrats.
Thank you.
when I say this, I don't want it to diminish anything. You know what I mean? So it's congrats to you. But when you do well, we all do well, and when we all do well, you do well. It's gonna be, we're gonna be like the Justice League in a way. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I've always said. And I say it all the time. When I eat, we all eat. When you guys eat, I eat. So that's how it should be. That's the community that we have here, and that's the community that I really wanted to build in. Yes, I do have my watch time too, King David. I do.
I was gonna send a super chat, but I seen I was like, well, it's not possible yet.
Not yet. I'm in the last step. They're reviewing my channel. Then after that, it's good to go.
Yep. Yeah, I believe you, Anzo. The whole, you eat, we all eat. I just don't want it to be like a scenario where, I go up to the big building and then the guards are at the door. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and let me in. My brother Anzo owns this building. They're like, sir, your name is not on the list. I'm like, what the fuck you mean my name's not on the list? I'm Terrence. Yep. Just buzz Anzo and let him know.
Like a bunch.
Your name would be in the VIP room along with Danny and everybody else in the stream. So you don't even have to worry about that.
Oh,
VIP room.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
And yesterday,
I'm about to go buy me a suit for that shit.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
It's all good. Thank you.
Totally.
I appreciate it, guys. Getting old, man. Getting old.
How old are you? You are a baby.
36, Danny. 36.
Oh, man. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
that is young. You still have 200 years more left.
Phantom Zone here.
Thank you, Nicholas. Who remembers?
Happy birthday, Phantom Zone. That's a first.
That was good, man. Everything was good, though. It was a good day.
It's like, happy birthday. Here's your gift, a Phantom Zone in a box. With
Yeah,
a book on
I
it.
should have.
No, Anzo gave me a good gift. He gave me that.
Let me put a bow on my foot.
Link
before
to
I-
Justice League.
Oh yeah, that's right. You watched it? You finished watching it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
What's up, LDG?
Is it better than
what's
in
going
game?
on? Hey, everybody.
No.
We're coming in.
But
What?
Wow.
Really?
No.
What?
Yeah.
What? Phantom Zone? What?
Okay, see. Okay, now let me ask you this. You said no. Is it because of the last hour with the portal scene?
No, it's because of the entire thing. It's Endgame is more put together, and the pacing is faster. And
what?
It doesn't
The
go from
pacing is faster in Avengers Endgame.
Yeah,
Birthday Phantom
they get more done in 3 hours than.
Wow. Josh,
Who are you and what did you do with Josh?
Whoa.
Who are you?
Don't
I
you realize
love this
that
movie.
don't you realize that the
I don't
Justice
even
League
know you anymore.
the Zack Snyder cut was a more cohesive story than what we got in 17.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we can all
Absolutely.
agree
Because
that
what we got in 17 was chopped the hell up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was destroyed.
it was.
And we got
Shit.
great character development. I said this on Rob's stream. Now it all makes sense why Ray Fisher was so pissed off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like his character.
Oh, it was a better
when-
story than that, but I don't think it was better than Endgame. That was the question that you guys asked me.
The movie? No, I think the movie was a lot better because for me, and I've said this before, Endgame is a lot of people talk about as good as Endgame is. It's the last hour that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
But like
Right.
but I've said to you, I appreciate.
Pissing in the Wind is better than Endgame.
Like
I love this movie, but I still think Endgame is better too. But even then, I still like Infinity War better than Endgame.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah, Infinity War is a better movie.
Absolutely.
I think I might have.
God, my ears are freaking bleeding. Where the hell did I walk into?
Snyder cut a few
Dan,
more
you don't
times
think
in order to
Infinity War's
determine
better?
whether or not it's
Okay.
better.
Josh, let me ask you this.
Hold on. One
Josh,
at a
let me
time,
ask you
guys,
this. So,
Gentlemen,
so it's not. You're saying it's not better than Endgame. Did you enjoy the movie?
Some parts I did. Some parts.
Damn.
Phantom Zone.
Some.
And I thought some parts were crap too, but
That's my opinion. Yeah. No, some parts I like. Some.
Sorry, Josh. You had to get it, man. What the hell are you talking about? I don't like to kick anybody out for their opinions, but holy cow, man! What the
Man.
All good.
My heart, Josh.
You really enjoyed some parts of the Snyder Cut, you said?
Then you should have hit him with the doggone Padme, Anzo.
Next time, yeah.
Hit his ass with the Padme.
You didn't want to know what? Wait, what? Somebody asked me a question. There's too many people.
Yeah, one at a time. Terrence asked you, I think.
Oh, I just said, did you enjoy the movie? And then I heard you say some parts.
Yeah, some parts I did. Some parts were kind of nonsensical, and I don't even know if man,
nonsensical.
Nonsensical.
Is that even
Give me the
word?
example. Give us the example.
Well,
let's see, like when Flash.
No, okay, good.
No,
go ahead. No. Go ahead.
No, like the Wonder Woman scene. Like, first off, I still think that might have been Joss Whedon that created that scene, the whole scene with her at the bank. But also, like, I thought the way in the first original cut, when she like puts the rings together and it cuts away, that's all we needed. I don't think we needed to see like, oh, the guy's hat floating in the air and like the building exploding outward, and then it's like the little girl's like, hey, can I be like you, Wonder Woman? And then like the half of the building is missing behind her. I don't know. That whole like that didn't need to be expected.
But that was the point of the scene, though.
That was
no. See, I think the point of the scene was she stopped the guy, and that's it. You just cut away. You don't need to show.
It's supposed to show how powerful she is.
And the people in there died, I think, right?
She threw them up against the wall and they splattered. You see the blood.
When did that happen? She definitely killed the last guy. I don't know about the rest of them.
Well, she definitely, but we already knew that because
you can hear me,
know that she can make Doomsday go like 20 feet or.
Zach, give a thumbs up if you can hear me.
There's some other little things that just like. I don't like when I say pacing, I'm talking about how you flush out, like this could have been a bunch of different movies instead of one whole 4-hour-long movie. It could have been.
I said that.
What's that?
Well, I mean, I
said that.
Yeah.
I like. Okay. All right. So
you said it could have been a bunch of different movies, right?
I think they could have split it into two.
I think if it would have been broken into 2 movies, that would have been a mistake. I think the fact that we were able to consume it in the 4-hour segment is better because the second and third one is supposed to get even, worse in terms of what we get in terms of what the heroes have to deal with. Because you're talking about either the second one or the third one, they would actually face Darkseid. If you break this 4-hour thing up into 2 movies, it would keep us further away from the Darkseid character, which to me wouldn't have the same momentum.
I was saying a little bit more than 2 movies. Like maybe we get like Cyborg has his story, maybe Flash has his story.
But what you got to understand something is, right? Yes, there were things that could have been cut out that movie. That movie could have been cut down to about 3.5 hours. But the fact that it was on HBO Max and the fact that we don't know if we're going to get anything else from him, he went balls out and did everything he wanted to do in him. And I
really liked. Let me tell you what I did like though. I really liked the last battle way better than the 2017 one. The last battle was perfectly done because just the way they all come together, they all equally shine as opposed to like, oh, now it's time for them.
Wait a second. So.
No, go ahead.
So by your logic of you saying you wanted to cut off the end scene where all the cool stuff happened with the building exploding, did you think Wonder Woman chopping off the head was too much?
No. That works.
Okay. Oh, that actually didn't need to be done. He was already stabbed, beaten, thrown. It was too much, right? Like that was the building exploding in my eyes. Like the way you describe. The way you describe where you want to cut
me,
off
I didn't think it was too much.
Because you get to see Darkseid's disdain for him, like fuck this guy, and just like steps on his head. That's actually completely different. No, that was perfully done.
I tell you what, though, that end scene where he stepped on his head would have looked a lot better if his head was still attached.
Well, here's the thing. Look. I like that the head got cut off because Wonder Woman is kind as she is, and she's very kind, which is why I'm glad they showed some of that kind of 84. But at the same time,
hold on,
when you have pissed her off, she gets really savage. really savage. So I like that.
Oh,
Evan,
I have a question
thanks
now.
for coming. I appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. I'm going to make room for someone else. Zach,
Take care
that
of
is
that.
so adorable. I've been dying to say that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
And
she's
Enzo,
my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, Yvette.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Take care, Yvette.
Later,
Why did,
Yvette.
what was maybe you guys can answer the question since you guys maybe know more about it than I do. What was Cyborg's dad trying to do with when he killed himself in the thing?
Oh,
Well, he
he
said
was
it.
heating up.
Did you even
Yeah.
watch the movie? Like,
You
when
know-
you have your eyes open? I mean,
That was
I
Like,
explained.
understand
everything
what was
was
going on.
explained.
It didn't make any sense.
That
Everything was
was explained,
explained.
Josh.
they even had a scene to explain that in the beginning of the movie where
That
they're
was a
heating up
long
the
time.
element. They
There
were like,
was
it's soaking up the
I'm
energy.
asking you, what was it? What was the scene?
I know, I'm
It
just making fun of
it
you
was-
here.
He was
Remember
heating
the
up
scene?
the mother box so they could track it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they superheated the mother box, and they had a scene earlier where they had some random element. I guess that was part of it or something.
It was part
and
of
they were hitting
Superman's
with a
ship.
laser
Yeah.
or Superman's ship. Yeah, and it was like absorbing the energy, and they were making another point about it. I guess.
Yes, he was trying
That
to
it was
heat it
absorbing the
because they heated the box up to a level of a nuclear reactor, so that they would be able to pinpoint where the box was when he took it.
Yep.
And on that note, that brought me to tears. Him losing his father and all that.
Yeah, man, that was Joe Norton's. He's a good actor, man. That was a really good scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joe Norton's great. I just didn't know what was going on, so I was like, "What the fuck did he
know
even do
what?
anything? He got the box anyway."
I was
guess he did
like
now. I guess
that was a sad scene with the father, but I'm telling you, it was something about, like how I said earlier, when Cyborg was waiting on Flash to come, man, and he's just like, yeah, Barry, like when he was yelling, and then you see that shit, like they're slowly losing time, and then it gets quicker. Like I remember just sitting up, like fuck, like nope, he not gonna make it, and then I was like, damn, like they really got me with that one.
Well, when they brought Superman back, and the fact he had to make that run to power up the mother box.
Yeah,
that right there was the precursor of what we got towards the end,
Mhm.
because he started to rewound
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when he said he says, all right, I'm gonna break my own rules, you can't do this. The moment that box went, I'm like, yep, that's what's about to happen. He's healing, he's gonna start running, he's gonna start rewinding. It made sense right then.
And that scene was so wicked when he's running and everything is rebuilding around him and shit. I was like, yes,
right.
that
That's
was
one
sick.
scene and that goes with the end. That's another part of it I like too.
Hey, can I say something real quick about Steppenwolf?
Yeah.
What if, because I liked Wonder Woman cutting off his head and all that, and him, but what if this, like, there,
Hey, Devon,
show
how
the
you doing?
portal opens and Superman, someone's punching him in there, and he's right there at Darkseid's knees, and he's still alive there. But what if Darkseid just kills him right there, and he's like, failure, or something?
I could see that.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I would have liked his head attached to his body, because then he would have looked like he's still alive when he crushed his head.
Well,
That was my whole point about that.
The one thing about Darkseid is that he does hate failure. Like he hates failure and he hates betrayal, even though he's known to betray his own people, so to speak, because he constantly beats them up and kills them. But at the same time, he also showcases a great deal of patience. And like to his subordinates, it can be inconsistent. It's like 1 minute he killing everybody he can see, and the next minute he's telling you calmly, "You're right. I understand. What do you think?" And he'll ask their opinions, and it's like that's one of the intense things about his characters, because you just never know.
Mind games, though. That's psychology and mind games. That's all that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I think that would have been really cool. Like Darkseid Steppenwolf's just right there at his knees, and he's saying like, "My lord," or something like that, and Darkseid's just there. It's like failure, and then just crushes his skull.
That would be good.
Like
I like the way it was done, though. I liked Wonder Woman cutting off his head.
Now, when I was watching,
hold on, go ahead.
I was about to say, when I was watching the end of the Snyder Cut, when I saw like Darkseid, on the other end of the portal, I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, if he came out of that portal, it was over. No one was winning that.
I thought that was going to be the cliffhanger Snyder was talking about.
Like, the only person who would ever compete against Darkseid and other than Superman would probably be Batman.
In a physical fight, hell no, absolutely not. Like in that particular group, like you're talking about, like after Superman, you like Shazam would do pretty good too, but he would get wrecked. Wonder Woman would do pretty good. Aquaman would last so many seconds, but Batman, the way that he would last is to avoid physical exchange because he has great agility. So like, you know, we've seen like in the animation and shit how he dodged the Omega Beam. So it's like if you cut that animation stuff out and just focus on him in the comics, he constantly avoids characters that are more powerful than him, even by stuff where he should be killed or stuff he should be hit by. So if anything, he would contribute to the distraction factor and the irritation of the Darkseid character, which will then allow an opening as he would make a poor decision due to his frustration because of Batman.
Gotcha. One thing would help Batman because you see where what's his butler name? Alfred was building those gauntlets that he could disperse energy. So Batman would figure some kind of way to put that on his whole suit and be able to compete with Darkseid for a little bit, but not too much longer.
Right. That's true, Dan. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he would get in some hits, and then he would, like, I feel like when it comes to dodging, like even like with speedsters, they're really fast. Obviously, I mean they can run through any form of time, but it's just for Batman to be so human. He's even impressed the speedsters in that way. They're just like, how the fuck are you moving like that? And, you know, I'm Batman. That's all he needs to say. It always sums up everything because, you know, my favorite hero.
Give me a second, guys. Flash, I want to say what's up to Flash. What's up, Flash? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Flash?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Glad you came in. Told you better be here. Okay, you guys can continue now.
Yeah, man.
But can I say something?
I'm happy for you guys, man.
Hold on,
I'm
Flash say something.
Oh, go ahead, Flash.
Doesn't Batman have a suit in the comics that he uses to fight Darkseid? I remember reading it in one comic.
Yeah, he does. But here's the thing, though. Batman actually has a bunch of different suits. Like when humans talk about Iron Man building suits, so does Batman. Batman has a fuck ton of suits. However,
Batman feel like a Hulk monster type suit.
Yeah, he has a suit that can fight Darkseid, but it's going to get fucked up over time. It's only going to allow him to not get killed instantly in a physical confrontation.
Kind of like that suit he had on when he fought Superman in Batman VS. Give him a little bit more strength.
Right.
And if he didn't have those kryptonite grenades, he wouldn't even stand that chance against Superman.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he builds stuff to give himself a fighting chance to implement the punch that's actually going to hurt his opponent.
Right.
Man, I loved when Darkseid used those Omega beams. I was like,
that was great.
Did he kill the Atlantean? Oh, shit.
That was so good. I think it was Flash that asked. Flash, you asked who looked better. Take care, Mama Bear. You asked who looked better, Darkseid or Thanos?
I think Darkseid looked better in my opinion because like Thanos was cool, but Darkseid is just on another level.
Who would win in a fight between Thanos and Darkseid?
Darkseid. You're nuts. You're nuts. Against what? MCU Thanos or comic Thanos? Because if you're saying comic Thanos, you're drinking some serious crazy.
MCU Thanos versus DCEU Darkseid.
You're nuts. You are nuts.
Thanos versus DCEU Darkseid.
Nuts.
Darkseid.
MCU and a flea could be MCU Thanos. Okay, freaking comic Thanos. No, ain't happening. Sorry, ain't happening.
No. All right.
Is that what you're saying?
No. See,
go ahead, Terrence.
Here's the thing. First of all, Thanos ain't doing jack shit to fucking Darkseid. Like even if he gets his little Infinity Gauntlet. Like what a lot of humans don't understand is that what they're seeing of Darkseid is a mere projection of his power. This motherfucker envelops an entire universe. They think that he's gonna go over there with that Infinity Gauntlet and the stones. First of all, that shit won't even work in the DC universe. Number one, it gets its power from the Marvel universe. So I don't want to hear that shit. Like, you're talking about a new god. Darkseid is a god, and he can move through space and time. So all that shit that Thanos needs a gauntlet to do, Darkseid can already do that shit naturally. So yeah, and also, if I want to bring it home, when you talk about DC characters in general, most of their average characters are more powerful anyway. Just on average, like even if you focus on someone like Batman, who doesn't have any powers, that's an example. He's hacked as fuck. Like when you hear about human characters over there in DC, nah, they be cheating. They cheat. Like Thanos would not be able to gather the Infinity Gauntlets if you put the DC characters over there. He would get stopped by the Lantern Corps. They would know about his little activities in space. You remember how Captain Marvel was talking about, what, who? Thanos? I must have missed him. Man, them lanterns would have been like, yeah, we got a word of his activities over there. He trying to gather what stone? All right, yeah, we'll send some couple thousand lanterns over there. The rest of y'all go over here, get the rest of them fucking stones. And if all the Lantern Corps fail, which is ridiculous, if they all fail, they got the Justice League. They'll be fine.
That's cool, man.
Can I just say something?
Damn.
If there was a roast of Kevin Feige, LDG would be the first one to sign up.
Oh yeah.
True.
Hey Tim, I sent you the link.
I'd roast him.
I just want to say one thing before I head out. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a rewatch. Yeah, let it sit for a little bit, digest it. But I'm glad you guys.
Hey,
really-
Josh, happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank
Happy
you.
birthday, man.
Yeah,
problem.
appreciate it. Flash.
I
Thank you.
literally watched that
Happy
movie.
birthday, Josh. Yep.
I watched Justice League 3 times straight.
Dear
through.
Christ.
How?
Wait, which one? The Snyder cut or the
Maybe
original?
The
I
Snyder
like
cut.
it better after the the third time or something. You know, I just gotta. I don't even have, dude. Oh my god, man, so busy.
Find the
I
time
gotta
to
make
do
time,
that.
bro.
Where'd you find the time to watch it 3 times?
Watched it first
Yeah,
time with these guys backstage. We all watched it together.
Nice.
Me, LDG, Danny was there, and then we did the stream. Watched it then, and then I watched it today.
It sucks, man. I really hope you guys don't feel like I'm abandoning you. Like I'm trying to stay out of YouTube, but it's like it's hard now. Work is coming through and stuff. But
No, bro, you gotta do your thing, man.
Nah, we
Yeah, man, I was gonna
understand,
say. So,
Josh.
what happened to your? If it was your birthday yesterday, I missed your video of your taste review in your car with some birthday cake. Man, some good cake from Haagen-Dazs or something, man. Happy birthday, 3000. Let's do it.
No, it's been a while. I actually have a couple reviews.
You didn't get a special birthday dance from your place of employment?
Oh, I got special birthday stuff, but it
Oh
wasn't
my
dance.
god!
But,
Stop. Oh, not a dance. There we go.
Dance, man.
Ain't nothing like that birthday stuffing, y'all.
Damn, Aiden, are you comfortable, bro? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I was gonna make
trying
a
to get
comment about that
comfortable.
too, man. Well, like,
What's going on over there?
Turn the camera off.
I'm trying to get more comfortable. That's what I'm
Hey,
trying to do.
we can't show that on YouTube, bro.
Why not?
Channel get taken down, bro.
Taken down for that.
No, he's joking. You don't get it.
I get it.
Right over here.
Yeah.
It's all good. But yeah, man, me personally, like I've said it, I think it's better than Endgame. Not Infinity War.
So
definitely not, but definitely better than Endgame, man. Because that first hour of Endgame is a bore fest. And
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I watch Endgame, I can't watch that hour, but I could sit there and watch Justice League because the character development in that movie is great.
I can watch the first 30 or 45 minutes in game.
Yes.
That part where Robert Downey is in space and
Me too.
Captain Marvel saves him, and then the interaction between him and Cap, and then when they go, because when I first saw it and when he chopped off Thanos' head, I was like, "Oh shit, what the hell?" But then it kind of dropped way off until like until that third hour.
I know I'm the minority there too, man. I like all this stuff.
And I know this ain't proper with Anzo, but I like Smart Hulk. So.
Oh God.
Here's the thing,
that's
though,
hard.
Anzo. Right? Like, with Endgame, I feel like aside from the last hour, what you have is a collection of moments, and the movie has this 10-year buildup, right? So a lot of the way that humans critique that movie is built up off of their own hype. Because if you pay attention to what happens in the first 2 hours, it's not a whole lot. There's no real substance that's there. It's really, I feel like this masterpiece that everyone is talking about is because of the buildup in the last hour. But the last hour is not the entire movie of Endgame, as to where Zack Snyder's Justice League, every hour is good and important to the development of the characters. And it's an improvement over what we got. So now we know, because I was telling humans for the longest time that DC did their multiverse first. They did that in-game shit twice. They did it in Aquaman, and Zack Snyder did it. But because the studio got in the way, you got what you got. But I knew he had already did shit like that because he was talking about it. And it's just like when there's nothing to go off of, then you have the humans like, well, where is it? You said that they did it. Where is it? I'm like, well, I'm not in charge of the fucking studio, but I'm telling you. Boom. There you go.
Because we would have had Justice League before Endgame if the studio didn't mess it up. And this one, I guess, is for you, Terrence. Harold Fleming said that's BS. There's not one DC character equal Marvel comic superhero.
You know what I like about that comment,
Actually,
Harold?
there is. We found that out today.
I can tell from that comment, Harold, that you're a Marvel dick writer. And I don't know if you read I don't know if you read any DC comics. I want you to know, Harold, that I read both Marvel and DC, so I can speak on both properties and the characters. You clearly getting your knowledge from watching movies and thinking you know everything. You don't know shit, man. I'm just here to tell you that.
I give you that. I give you that when it comes to comics, man. You know your shit. I can't touch you there. You know what I mean?
I
But just
know.
I got one for you.
Elvis, you want to say something? Go ahead.
I got one that I don't think even I'd like to know if Terrence or even Danny has for it, because I couldn't think of one. A Marvel equivalent to Brainiac, because I don't think there is one.
And
it's not Ultron. It definitely isn't Ultron.
Hell no, it's not Ultron. No. Absolutely not. There is no Marvel equivalent to Brainiac in that way. I mean, they have their visions and things like that, but Brainiac is just.
I was gonna say,
badass original character that Marvel can't touch. That there's one example of one DC character that Marvel can't touch.
And also, too, like the Brainiac question, like there are different types of Brainiacs depending on the timeline. You have like the bad versions, you have the good versions that have been modified by various forms of the Justice League and the Legion. I mean, there's so much history there. So that's why when these characters are presented, it's important to know what they're pulling from, because certain versions can be stronger, weaker, and the modifications, especially when you're talking about machines.
I would say Doom is pretty close.
Who?
Doom.
Dr. Doom?
Dr. Doom.
Doom, man, he I'm not saying that it's super intellectual, but as far as understanding of the mystical arts, all that science and stuff, and he combines both of it. He may not be computer. Well, it ain't even a word. What's the word I want to use? As far as computing this different stuff, as far as got an understanding of this arcane and science, super science, all that stuff, Dr. Doom ain't no one to mess with.
No, Dr. Doom is great. He's one of the best comic book villains ever, period. But the characters are very different. Like Brainiac is someone that goes around collecting worlds like they're baseball cards. And he tortures and kills people.
I ain't saying he's like that Doom can do that, but don't you think if Doom had a understanding of, and gets what he's after, because he's always after ultimate power. He stole doggone power from Silver Surfer, who's a cosmic being. He had the intelligence to understand that. Don't you think if someone like Brainiac was to come into his world, he would try to have some kind of plan to steal that power and steal that knowledge?
Well, no different than Lex Luthor. Though. Yeah, I mean, there's no difference in that. I think Doom is smarter than Luthor. Well, I'm just saying the same kind of mentality. like he would want to try to take it over or make it work in his favor or do something, turn it into to turn it for his plus. But as far as comparing the two, I mean, Brainiac is like Star Trek V'ger brought to its ultimate nightmare.
Exactly.
And V'ger is the only other thing in the sci-fi universe I could think of that even comes close to being Brainiac. I mean, the guy takes over entire, worlds and documents everything and knows everything and is a 12th interdimensional artificial intelligence that can think faster.
And Dr. Doom cares more. He cares more as well. Like he has a soft spot.
Beyonder is stronger than him.
Well, of course he is. But look. But the Beyonder is a top tier Marvel character. So when you're talking about top tier, you got to put top tier against top tier to keep it fair.
No, but his question was, who is somebody in the Marvel that's equivalent to Brainiac? My answer in response was Doom at first, then y'all said no. So I'm saying, but the Beyonder.
No, because the Beyonder, like that, to me, if you put the Beyonder up against Brainiac, the Beyonder can just wipe Brainiac from existence. So that's not even a match.
Yeah, Beyonder is an ultimate like S rank level god cosmic being, for God's sakes. I mean,
yeah, he works under the one above all, because you got the one above all,
he's the one above
the living
all.
tribunal,
Exactly.
and then the Beyonder.
Yeah. That's like, no, don't get me wrong. It's a nice analogy, but you're basically saying that you're going so far up the food chain to try to match Brainiac. You're literally talking about stuff even Thanos would have to bow down to with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Did you pronounce him Thanos?
Thanos. I call him Thanos.
Hey, these names have been said so many different times, like in different ways. Like, so, and plus, like, here's the thing about Doom. His problem is, as great as he is, I love Dr. Doom, but man, he be wasting a lot of fucking time. Like in them Fantastic Four comics, there are so many times where he could have killed that fucking team and he want to sit around explaining his plan. He has an ego problem. And then on top of that, his weakness is with his own people in Latveria. I feel like he really wants to protect them. Like he's evil as hell, but you don't want none to happen to those people in Latveria. You so much as blink at them the wrong way, Dr. Doom's gonna be like, "Excuse me, who you looking at?" Yeah, that's what I thought. And then he's gonna probably break your spine after that. Like Brainiac, he don't give a fuck about nobody. I feel like anytime that you see him saying that he cares about someone, it's only until they get him what he wants. And usually he knows what they're gonna do anyway. He likes to let things play out because he's a fucking asshole.
Gotcha. With that being said, I don't know who would challenge Brainiac, so I really don't know that much about Brainiac either, to be honest with you. I always thought he was just like a
I went online and people were saying that they said the leader, which I don't agree with.
Krypton gives you a great Brainiac. The show Krypton, if you watch that will show you how good Brainiac is.
I was just about to say that, and it like I like Krypton, and it's like when you see Brainiac there, that is a taste of what he can do, because he's a problem, and I do like the evil version of him just as much as I like Brainiac 5 when he's with the Legion. So it could be argued that when he is more heroic, that he's a more formidable force, because now he's thinking of ways with built-in emotions that he can help someone versus like the cold, calculative original Brainiac. So I feel like both have their strengths and their weaknesses. But even when Brainiac is dealing with the Justice League, Superman constantly tells him, we cannot underestimate Brainiac. They got Batman there, they got Flash, some of the smartest minds in that universe, and even Batman be like, yeah, we can't underestimate him, because as much as he comes up with contingency plans, well, guess what? Brainiac does that shit too. He has a bunch of plans because he assumes that in one of his plans, the Justice League is going to figure out a way to stop him. Oh, I figured you might do this, so this is what I got instead. It's like, it's very terrifying for those characters.
Artificial
to be
intelligence.
In that situation.
That's the one thing I have yet to see in any kind of true matchup against an artificial intelligence is the fact that, and if anyone does anything, has ever played an AI controlled, like I know games like to throw that term AI around, but I mean a real neural net artificial intelligence, like what they do in Dota. They have backups for backups for backups. The computer, when it's about to make a move, has already thought of a million different things and come up with a million different things for everything you could possibly do to those million different things. So I would love to see a movie where you actually went up against an AI, where it was like completely hopeful, because no matter what was going on, the AI's got you in checkmate, and trying to get out of that. I'm afraid any writers even got to go home.
That would be crazy, LDG. That would be insane. Like, imagine, like, I actually want to see, like, Zack Snyder do a Justice League movie with Brainiac. I feel like the visuals and the shit that he would do to those characters, the audience is gonna have the hands over the mouths and shit. Like, that'd be
I'd rather have Snyder do it, because if Feige did it, the movie would end with just someone flipping the switch.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, Kevin Feige's a genius. I appreciate him. He's given us a bunch of Marvel stuff. But at the same time, if I think about what he's did to Ultron, I would not want him anywhere near Brainiac. No, hell no.
Ultron may be in Falcon Winter Soldier somehow. I think they might bring him back in that.
Hey, I'm down for that. Like, whenever in my opinion, when they don't do a character justice, I'm not talking about like they're cool and yeah, we remember their lines and stuff where they service the plot. I'm talking about where they do some savage shit and actually hurt the heroes and their clothes no longer shiny and stuff. Like, if they bring him back, I want him to be to the point, like in the comics, where he beat the shit out of those Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Like, have them terrified.
The bad guy we hearing is Omega Red. I haven't heard anything about Ultron.
He's connected to X on the Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
And Omega Red, I heard that too. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be in it or not, because I heard that or Black Widow. So
that would be awesome. Omega Red would be awesome.
I'd love to see Omega Red now. Man, and see, that's the thing too. Like, I feel like they're gonna give us Omega Red and Doom and all these other villains and characters, and I'm like, I have a feeling that I'm going to like it, but I want to be able to say that, you know, said villain actually did some damage. You know what I mean? Like, just outside of being cool.
Okay, for those of you on the panel, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay then. Aiden, I'm going to drop you down a bit. Someone wants to come in, and then you can come back in a bit, okay?
And I'm going to head out too before I'm just gonna say, dude, congrats. It's not even that's like, whoa, it's amazing. You got to 1,000 so fast. It just like seems like it's like a blank, like boom, like so you're gonna hit that, you know, that next marker.
I'm Josh.
You did so fast, yeah, man.
Yep, and Josh, man, respect to you, man. You know, I definitely appreciate you.
Hey, I got a quick Josh before you go.
Okay.
What do you think about Mr. Brady signing up for 4 more years, bro?
Whoever's trying to come in, try again. Connect now.
I think you know, he just won the Super Bowl, so you know, you can't take anything away from him. My Patriots, though, a lot of signings, man. A lot of signings.
Yeah, I saw that.
Signings.
I'm
rubbing my hands together, man. I'm excited. But
listen, I know I put a lot of faith in my team, but I think Cleveland can go all the way.
Oh, well,
who's going all the way?
All right. So, wait.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
How you doing?
Going all the way?
Happy 1,000, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I like that avatar there.
Top to YouTube, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Can't stay long, man. I'm getting tired. I gotta go to bed soon, but that's
later, Josh. See you later, Josh.
Later, Josh.
Later, Josh.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm curious. Now with the Snyder Cut, do you think HBO Max will still be relevant with anything else they got?
Probably not. A lot of stuff.
If they smart, they'd hire.
Snyder. Of course, they got Mortal Kombat coming.
You got
Godzilla.
You got Godzilla versus Kong coming. The Suicide Squad. That Dune movie has a huge fan base. Like, they got a bunch of stuff there that they're going to be fine. That's spaced out. Mortal Kombat, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
I am actually worried about Godzilla versus Kong. Because of how short it's going to be.
How short is it?
How short is
an hour and 53 minutes.
Hey,
that's short.
I've been meaning to ask you this. You said that Godzilla versus Kong is too short at an hour and 53 minutes.
I do think that.
What about Freddy versus Jason, which is like an hour and
Horror
37 minutes?
Horror is different. They're not known for being really big, long movies. This is an action movie.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
not all action
I don't
movies
think
have to be
any-
long.
I've watched a lot of Godzilla movies in my time, and the old ones were no more than 2 hours and no less than an hour and a half.
I guess, but with how big this movie looks,
You don't need
what
much
worries
plot.
me is about will the pacing work? Like, will there be enough time for them to do everything they need to do properly with
Zach,
the human characters and all that?
Just
This is not their first movie. Let's take a trip in the Wayback Machine. Most movies were at average 2 hours long. Okay, an hour and 53 minutes is only 7 minutes shy of it. So trust me, they know what they're doing. The pacing will be okay for what the movie is going to be about.
Yeah,
I kind of agree with what Zach's saying because these like two iconic characters, King Kong and Godzilla, which I really don't give a damn about. But for years and years, people been wanting to see this matchup, kind of like boxing match, so to speak. So
Muhammad Ali versus Mike
will
Tyson.
will it be long enough? I don't know.
Here's the thing that's interesting, right?
Pacing.
Like, but I can't say that I'm a fan of either character. I mean, I'll lean more towards Kong because I think he's cooler. But this is not like the first movie. It's not like they just came out with Godzilla versus Kong out of nowhere. You got the first Godzilla movie, you got Kong Skull Island, then you got Godzilla King of the Monsters. So you have these three films where they've built up both of these characters. So I feel like in this one, there's going to be a little backstory. And then maybe by the middle-ish, they'll throw down. I'm thinking they're going to fight multiple times.
Middle-ish.
And then they're probably going to team up against Mecha Godzilla or whatever they're going to do. But I think it'll be fine. Like, I think what they're trying to stay away from, at least I hope, is to not bore the audience, right? With all these fucking human characters that nobody gives a fuck about. Like,
I'm gonna be so pissed.
Yeah.
And plus, this is just a rumor, and I hope it's not true, but I've been hearing a couple sites going with it, that apparently there's going to be 15 minutes of end credits.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck.
I'm looking here online, and it says 2 hours and 52 minutes.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
I saw that. But on the website with the theater I go to, it's listed as an hour and 53. Wikipedia is an hour and 53.
I damn sure don't want to see no 3 hour Godzilla and King Kong movie.
I'll tell you what, man.
You want to watch
if
monsters
they fight
beat each other up.
Okay, look. If it's going to be 3 hours, they better fight 3 times. That's what I'm saying.
There better be
times in a 3 hour movie is a little too little.
There better be some fantastic fights too, boys. Like something I ain't never seen. I don't give a shit about no fucking monkey fighting a damn lizard.
You remember we were talking about model painting? You know?
Yes.
All right, blow me up.
Cool.
Now, don't literally blow me up. Don't Phantom Zone me.
No. You're good.
Here we go, baby.
Oh shit.
Man, that's a Gundam, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That is Gundam.
That's
nice
too. That's
nice. I got some friends that love Gundam.
Oh yeah,
that's wicked.
I am a massive Gundam fan. So yeah,
that's the one you just bought, right?
That's the one I just bought. Yeah.
Wow.
No fucking pink. No pink. It's red. I made it red with a little bit of darker red in there. I had to separate the parts so I could figure out what I wanted to do with it. But yeah, that's kind of.
Do you like the Techno Man series?
Tim, Danny asked you if you like the Techno Man series.
I'm not sure I know what the Techno Man series is. I don't watch a lot of anime.
It's anime. He kind of look like a Gundam, but a smaller version.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. No, I'll have to check it out though. I got a site I can go to.
I used to watch Gundam. I kind of stopped at Gundam Zero or Gundam Wing.
How many
watched
Gundams
pretty much
are there? I
every
never got
Gundam
into.
about
I
four
don't
or
know what
five.
Gundam is.
I've seen Gundam series that haven't even hit the U.S. And let me tell you, there are some weird ones out there. There's some weird shows.
It's like a big
I'm not a fan of
mechanical
Gundam
robot.
G.
And they
I don't
can
like
have,
Gundam G because if I want to watch Dragon Ball Z, I'll watch Dragon Ball Z. I don't need Dragon Ball Z in my Gundam shows.
Right.
Gundam O was good except for one thing that just bothered me.
It sounds like you're trying to say that Gundam is better than Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's not true.
No.
Really?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Really?
I mean, I like it more, but I won't say that.
Okay.
Because I loved Dragon Ball Z back in the day. You know, I think I burned myself out of Dragon Ball Z. But I have the full uncut master collection of Dragon Ball Z sitting down there on my shelf. I don't know why I'm pointing. You guys can't see me right now.
I got a few of the seasons. I got to get the rest of them, because I had a lot of them on VHS tapes back in the day. Because it would take a long time. Yeah, because back in the day when I was a kid, it would come on Toonami. Yep. And then they would get to a certain arc and then they would start it over.
Yeah, I love the English the dub that they did for the Toonami era when you buy the VHS and they had that rap music and stuff.
Right.
That was great.
The
DVD set I have, it's all original Japanese music, completely uncut scenes, but it's the Japanese music and it drives you nuts.
I can't watch.
I don't like the.
I hate that when they
prefer the American one.
What the fuck is that? I don't know.
No. Look. Normally, I will watch stuff even especially with anime. I'm not a big anime fan, but I've seen enough of them. I prefer most of the time to watch it in the Japanese language with the music. The exception is Dragon Ball Z because the music and the voice acting from the American cast is phenomenal.
I hate it. Yeah, I hate it when I'm listening to Vegeta and he's no, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear.
Goku's voice in Japanese, he got a high pitched voice. He'd be like, Vegeta.
Now,
I'm like,
there's
whoa.
only one issue though. I like the original American dub. The new dub, they changed stuff, which bothers me. And I noticed that the episode where Trunks comes to meet Goku, and Goku just made it back to Earth, and Trunks just defeated Cyber Frieza, and after Trunks is done talking to Goku and he disappears, Goku joins the rest of the group and they're like, so what do you guys have to talk about? He's like, oh, nothing really, not nothing much. You just want to say hey, and Piccolo looks at him like, wait, really? It kind of sounded important to me. Oh, you heard that? Well, in the original dub, Piccolo said something like, my ears do more than frame my face, Goku. You made a really good comment.
Now that I'm
different, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, just the whole as much as there's so much comic book stuff that I want to see, but I feel seeing a proper Dragon Ball Z movie is it has to happen.
Yes, it does. I agree. I don't know what studio need to get it, but some studio need to get it.
Okay, and so close Dragon Ball. Phantom Zombie. Have you seen the fan film of Trunks?
The fan films have been doing pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah! The really hot
one was good.
The Trunks.
The Saiyans one was good.
The Trunks movie.
Did y'all see that last Batman fan? Bat in the Sun.
Danny, that's the one I sent you. Did you watch it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where's it echo?
Somebody's echoing.
It might be me. I'm not. I don't have my headset on right now. I'll turn it on.
Hey, that Bat in the Sun, man.
I think that's the one Anzo said he didn't like too much.
What?
No, Anzo said it. No, he said he liked that one.
Batman Solo.
Or was it Danny? I don't remember. Somebody said it.
No, what me?
Joker was a joke.
Not a fan of fan films. We had a long discussion about it.
No, but Anzo said that. Anzo, you said you liked that one that I sent you, right? The Batman one.
Which one did you send me?
I sent you the one from Bat in the Sun, like the most recent one. And then you
are you talking about Batman Die Easy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dying is easy.
Nah, I didn't like that one.
What?
Oh, you did?
No,
What?
he didn't like
I
it.
thought you liked it.
Nah. I watched piece of it, but I watched the whole thing after, and I was like, nah.
me and Anzo had a long debate on the fan film thing.
Man,
so
those guys.
I won't open that.
Because
can of
like,
worms.
that's what I was saying.
Did y'all see the guy that made the?
That's why I asked him not
Star
the Phantom
Wars
Zone me when I asked him
anime?
about the Dragon Ball Z one.
Hey, Anzo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop out. I gotta at the bed here.
All right,
Yeah,
Austin.
Austin,
Take
yeah.
care. Thanks for coming, man.
So
No problem.
I noticed a nice little Easter egg
Congrats,
in
T1000.
the Snyder Cut.
Congrats
Yeah.
on 1,000
Sorry.
Thank you.
again. And see you later, guys.
Peace out.
All right, have a good one, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
So
No problem.
I noticed.
Congrats again.
Oh damn!
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
I just keep interrupting people. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm not
go
trying
ahead.
to.
Go
So
ahead,
I noticed a nice little Easter egg that points back to one of my favorite Batman animated movies.
Mm-hmm.
In the end of the movie, in the epilogue, when Commissioner Gordon shines the bat signal up, right? Did you guys notice what Batman was standing on when he was looking at the bat signal?
It's a gargoyle to me, wasn't it?
No, he was standing on the bat tank.
Yeah, you talking about that shot when he was standing? Yeah,
he was standing on the bat tank. The bat tank, the same bat tank from the Dark Knight Returns.
Knight Returns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that beast of a vehicle that he had in that movie. The movie where he finally kills the Joker because he just had enough.
Yeah, that was in that. Yeah, that storyline was amazing. That's what I thought we were gonna get when we were getting Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says, man. And I think if anybody says they like the movie is trash, and so they're just hating on it because it's really it was done really well, man.
There was a guy in the stream. I don't know if you saw it. He was like 2 out of 10 in the watch party.
2 out of 10.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Look, I said it in the beginning. I'm like, look, I don't care how good this movie is. You're gonna have a fair number of humans give it low scores and say it's bad. They already have their mind made up about it because it's DC. This shit is sad, and you can tell that they're biased when you listen to the shit they say.
Because before I got on Rob's stream, I was watching a video and this guy was trashing it too. He was like, "Oh, it's so long for nothing, and it's the same movie." And I'm like,
10 is ridiculous.
How are you guys sitting there looking at this movie and thinking it's the same movie?
You know, there were parts where I thought, "My God, is there anything different?" But then after, I'm like, "Okay, this scene is longer. This is extended. This is okay. That is totally fucking different." You know, it's like okay.
There's a lot. There's a lot that's different, but then there's also the whole. When you see a scene that looks familiar, it's about the setup, the delivery, the lines, the context of when it fits in the movie. So that's what makes those scenes different, even though some of them look familiar.
The most grating part for me in the movie was the women singing as Aquaman jumped in the lake.
I agree. Yeah,
and I think I don't know. Maybe it's because I had to watch it twice.
I agree. I didn't like that part as much either. Do you think that these long movies are going to start spoiling fans and they're going to be wanting to see this in the theaters?
Man, I really thought LDG was going to blow up at me for that comment.
I actually want to see this in IMAX.
Yeah. Cool. I want to see it in IMAX too.
I think it's smart when he broke it up in chapters. Because what I would do is I would play the first 2 chapters, have a brief intermission for everybody to get drinks, refills, use bathroom, whatever. Then I think that's how they did Malcolm X, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Malcolm X was an extremely long movie in the theater.
It was.
And I remember them having a
intermission.
How long was it?
3 hours and 22 minutes.
Well, Zack Snyder said there will be an intermission if it goes to the theater. It will be after, like, once you get to chapter 4. So
refill your popcorn. You're gonna need it.
Yvette has a question. She says, "Question to the panel: did any of you think that the baddies in Snyder Cut sounded just like Transformers?"
I try not to remember Transformers.
I didn't get that, but then
I got that a bit out of Decide, or Decide. I got a bit of that out of him.
Honestly, I didn't think of that once until you said it. Like I just to me,
someone said that
they sounded like Decepticons a little bit.
Steppenwolf looked like the guy from Ragnarok. Someone said that.
Yeah, I heard that.
I honestly thought it might have been just my bad quality because my computer needs to be upgraded a little bit. And when I was trying to stream the movie and shut up and run StreamYards on the backstage, I was having audio glitches. So I just chalked it up to that. So I really wasn't being able to tell.
Didn't they kind of do a little update to the demon things? They look different than they did in the original.
The parrot.
Yeah, they looked a little different. Yeah, just a little bit. Like because I noticed
more
that,
humanoid to me, at least for the knees on up.
I thought they were a little underwhelming, honestly. I didn't like the whole dragonfly look. I mean, they're supposed to have demonic wings to me, you know. And maybe I just watched too much of the animated shows because
they looked more robotic than what they were.
That part I didn't mind. I think it was just the wings. I didn't like the wings.
Yeah, like I didn't mind, like, because when I saw them, I was able to tell they're parademons. I'm like, that's nothing else but a parademon. So.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really have a big issue with them, you know, in either way they looked. But man, just the movie itself, it fleshed out everything so well.
Yeah. My only nitpick, I think me and I was going to agree on this, was I did not like the music in here.
Yeah. I didn't think the music was so good either.
Wonder Woman attack, her music played. That was what I liked.
Wonder Woman.
The Wonder Woman thing. We talking about like the Lois Lane music and kind of the music when they transition from a scene. It was like,
I like
that
music.
to the temple.
Like I didn't like. I'm not gonna say it's like the best music, but like I felt like, you know, with Snyder, because he's talked about music before. I feel like he picks his songs for particular reasons. Like I would have to see why, like for this whole Snyder Cut thing. But I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was like something where each time I heard something, it kind of pulled me into it.
This is the first movie that I can remember where I actually listened to the movie. It was like, that don't sound right. And I was like, I'd be damn if I ain't got this fucking trigonometry shit going on.
So here's my next question. No, wait. Okay, my next question is: do you guys think it's gonna come out? The Snyder Cut will come out on DVD or Blu-ray?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
it is being released in the summer for places that don't have the streaming.
I'm curious to see what numbers this thing did for our subscriptions.
Me too.
What do you
give it a couple weeks, because like I was trying to tell humans back when Wonder Woman 84 came out, I'm like, this boosts the numbers, and it did. And the Snyder Cut, with the push that it had and the anticipation, and then now you're having word of mouth, which fortunately you have a lot of humans that enjoyed the film, so that's going to help as well.
Yeah.
You think this movie would catch in game if it was in the theaters?
No.
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's where I'm going to say no. Number one, it's a DC film. It's already at a disadvantage. Number two, with how we know the film is now, because we've seen it, what will happen is that I think what would happen is that the film would have legs because of the word of mouth. So I'm picturing that it would make a fair amount of money. But the thing with Endgame, anytime that a film gets $1 billion or more, you're talking about humans have to go and see it multiple times, you know, for it to reach those numbers.
I don't know if
it being at 4 hours. If it's at 4 hours, it's already having its profit because of the time that it's taking.
That's true, right? So that's a great point. That's very true. There's that, and like I said, the whole DC thing. You got a couple in like, a DC movie, it's gonna suck, blah blah blah, and then they look at the time and it's 4 hours. They're gonna be like, hell nah, it's not gonna be until their friend like, hey, you gotta go watch this.
Disagree with you on that, Terrence. As I was on the Queen's Council tonight, listening to them, and they were going fool about Jason Momoa.
Oh my gosh!
Let's tell you, Aquaman Nobody thought Aquaman would make $1 billion, but it made $1 billion.
Okay, but
mainly because I'm just saying that woman
let me tell
power.
you why that's not the same thing, because of this.
Okay.
The 2017 Justice League movie had Aquaman, and the movie didn't do well. It has to do with the overall project. Now, when Aquaman was isolated and the movie was centered around him, and plus you had the word of mouth and all that, that's what got it to $1 billion. But when he's in a movie like the Justice League, where he's not the focus and all these other characters, as we saw, the ladies didn't turn out for that Justice League movie. Where were they?
You know why?
There was also one other factor with Aquaman. Jason Momoa himself went out and promoted that movie.
Exactly.
He went out and like he went to theaters. Like there was that one YouTube video of him doing the Hawaiian war cry, right?
Yeah.
You know, he was or what is he Hawaiian? No, he's Samoan. Samoan. Yeah, he was doing that, and you know he would go out and be around the people and just promote himself. So you know he generated a lot of his own hype for that, which is that's fine. It's good. I like Jason Momoa. You know?
Right, and also too, the type of comic book movie you're talking about, a water-based character. You don't have those. Aquaman that's his thing. So because you have the curiosity, like when you're talking about these normies that don't really care about seeing all of this stuff and they pick and choose. When you're talking about a water character, like they're gonna be like, oh, I wonder how that is. And plus, you know, everybody knows Aquaman because they used to make fun of him all the time. So you have like a bunch of different reasons as to why that movie was successful. But obviously, because one area is successful doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to translate to another project just because a character or an actor is there. There are no guarantees.
Yep.
I think it still was made because people don't care for Josh Whedon as much as they do Zack Snyder. Point in case, he's able to get this movie created 5 years later. So I think if they would have the same fans that pushed for this Zack Snyder cut, along with the momentum of Jason Momoa going out there and doing it, and Henry Cavill and the rest of those guys, I think we'd make $1 billion. No problem at all.
You know what?
Yeah, $1 billion probably, but in terms of it beating in-game financially, hell no.
No, I don't think it would make $2 billion, but I'm saying it would definitely make the $1 billion.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
$1 billion?
Anticipation for in-game is just better.
What could make $1 billion?
The Snyder cut would have made $1 billion.
If it got released in theaters?
Now, Terrence, there's a perfect Star Wars equivalent example of what you just said that proves your point exactly. It doesn't matter, you know, the characters, the stories, you know, the actors, you know, may not make that movie a money. And the perfect example is Solo. You're talking about a Han Solo movie, which is a character that's revered by every Star Wars fan out there. And look what happened to that movie. It failed. Mind you, it failed because of all the bad blood that was generated by prior movies. But still, I mean, they tried to shove as much Easter eggs and member berries in that movie as possible, and it didn't make them bank at all.
I never saw Solo.
Oh, I know
too.
And also, too,
actually,
like
it's not that bad. It's not great. It's not good, but it's not terrible.
But here's the thing, though, right? Like, let's look at you do have a couple people that can bring in more money than if you were to remove them, right? Dwayne Johnson is a perfect example. Movies like Rampage and shit. Like those movies made what they did because Dwayne Johnson was in them.
Yes.
So you're talking about a dude that got 224.1 million followers on Twitter. Like that dude comes with an army. So you got his fans, and then you got, I know Dwayne, let's go check it out because of Dwayne. They may not necessarily be interested in the plot as much as they are him and seeing what he does with the character. So when you put him in, Black Adam, now you're talking about you got the DC momentum, and then Dwayne Johnson is playing a fucking villain / anti-hero. So it's just like, damn, like it's just the curiosity should be pretty high for that.
I'd go to see that. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love Dwayne Johnson too. So it's like,
when is Black Adam coming out? I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I mean, he already looks like Black Adam. Like his body, like out of all these different people that we've seen play superheroes, like he has that specific structure. Like he actually looks like the character physically.
And it's
So
crazy.
these other actors, they look pretty good, but Dwayne, all you got to do is put the costume on him and you know, give him a little bit of the ears and stuff. I'm like, that's Black Adam right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we need to get one of those movies. You know what I mean? That movie needs to come out soon. I heard they were filming it. They started filming it in April. So, or they're getting started in April.
One?
Sorry,
Black Adam. Because Dwayne on his Instagram, you know, he's showing his workouts and stuff, and then he showed the set that he was on, and they're building it. So yeah, they're gonna start next month.
Thank God, because we need that movie.
Yes, we do. And I, with the remember Anzo, like how you always hear me say about what was that, Danny?
I said, so certain people can stop fuck with me. We damn sure need it.
Right. And it's like you know, like Anzo, how I always say about the execution.
Mm-hmm.
With all the lore that's attached to Black Adam, the mythical creatures, the magic, like when you're talking about just these crazy magic battles in the sky with just brute force and all that kind of stuff, I feel like Black Adam is the movie to show people that. Like that shit was gonna be crazy, especially with all that Hawkman and all the Dr. Fate or whatever else they gonna do. Like the visual should be crazy in the fight scenes, like especially if Dwayne can get what he wants, because he has a lot of pull in Hollywood. You know, his ex-wife also manages Henry Cavill. They got a relationship there. So if we can get Black Adam versus Superman on a big screen and they fighting in the sky,
that would be good.
Oh my God. And then if we can, like, first if we get, okay, Shazam is getting his ass whooped by Black Adam, and then Superman shows up and we can get the three of them fighting at the same time. Oh shit. Nobody's ready for that. I'm just telling you right now.
That could also bleed over into Injustice League.
Right. That's right, Danny.
Well, it's 2:04. We're gonna close it up now, guys, because I gotta get ready for the watch party for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Sweet.
So I do appreciate.
That's an hour, ain't it? Damn.
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
Yes, it is. So we're gonna go through the panel so you guys can talk about your channels one last time before we kick it off. Comic Chat, you are next. First off, let me say thank you very much, my brother, because if it wasn't for you personally, I would not be here. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Ain't no problem, bro. I'm not even going to talk about my channel tonight. It's about you. I'm very proud of the accomplishment that you did. I'm pretty sure you'll be at 2,000 before you know it. Keep doing what you're doing. Anything I can do to help. It's always an enjoyable show. We don't always see eye to eye on stuff, but we, at the end of the day, man, we boys, and that's what it's all about, man. So congratulations, and I wish you the best success ever possible in this YouTube world. So keep up the good work.
I do appreciate that once again, Donnie. Thank you. Terrence, you are up next, and I just want to say again to you, thank you, because Donnie talked to you and asked you, you know, if it was okay to bring me on, and you said yes, and then we've been doing this shit ever since. So once again, enough respect to you as well, brother.
Oh, yep. And you know, Anzo, all the respect to you, and you know, man, you know, I don't like most humans, so I feel like if I call somebody a friend or a brother, you know, that means something. You know, it really does. That's not something where, you know, somebody should take that lightly. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I'm happy that, you know, you're my brother and Danny. And, you know, I feel like I really can't stress this enough, but I don't care what we're talking about. We could be talking about how paint dries on a wall, and I will enjoy the conversation all the same, because it's not so much what I'm talking about as much as it is that I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you, Anzo. I'm talking to Danny. And then, you know, everyone else, you know, they're friends. And it's like, I feel like, Anzo, I'm just glad that you're here on this platform. And, you know, even if I'm not around you, you know, I'm always there in spirit. You know what I mean? And you know, you always have my support, like no matter what. And I'm happy that you have achieved the 1K subs, because man, a lot of humans, they gonna probably tell you, you know what, ain't no thing, it's easy, Anzo, blah blah blah, right? No, it's not, because if that were the case, then most YouTubers would have 1K, but they don't. Like, it's called a milestone for a reason. Like, most YouTubers, they're not gonna reach that, and it's not necessarily because they're not talented, but in this platform, humans have to like you. It's just as simple as that. You know, that's how that works, you know, and you have a likable personality, and you have a lot of knowledge, and you're passionate about the things you are. And I feel like I understand that, Danny and everybody else. And, you know, I appreciate you a lot, you know, and I know I say that all the time. I'd probably be annoying the shit out of you and Danny. Be like, damn, what the hell does Terrence want now? But, you know, I just want you guys to always know that, you know what I mean? That I definitely do care. And, you know, I'm just glad. I'm happy for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much. LDG, you are up next. You too have been helped me out in a lot of situations in this YouTube thing. I probably wouldn't have known how to do my tags and all that stuff without you. Definitely wouldn't have got to 100K views on that video, man. So thank you too. Tell the people about your channel, sir.
Damn, what the hell he got back there?
You are.
There we go.
I noticed.
There we go. Appreciate that, man. Any
move your
What
head
is
out the way.
happening, LDG?
Move your head out the way. There you go.
Zooming in.
We're getting there.
Dirty
not
old
a problem,
bastard.
Monzo, man. Good job on the 1K, and it's only going up from there. So, congratulations, and the time is here. So let's see where we go forward with this. Anytime, guys. LDG Pixels here to help you with your computer issues. And Geeks Enjoyed Neurotica. You know, just having some fun on YouTube, trying to do my thing, change the world before I die. Had fun tonight, guys, and can't wait to see if this Winter Soldier is going to be any better than WandaVision, which I guess it will be if it just shows. I'll be happy at the title screen. Let's see what happens.
I wonder if we're gonna get the intro sometime before Sunday.
Going as fast as I can, brother. I am like an entire production studio in one person.
And the next up we have is Zach. Thank you for the support you have given me too, man. Thank you guys. You found me on Storms Live, and you've been supporting me ever since. So much appreciated. Tell the people at your channel, sir.
Well, y'all can find me on my channel, Zach Gaxiola. The only thing I got planned in the future is a live review of the Snyder Cut. Me, Austin, Ninjoid, maybe Aiden, whoever's able to come on is welcome. So that'll be fun, and that's about it. Congrats, Anzo.
Thank you. Appreciate it once again. Next up is my homeboy, JJ. JJ, you know, man, first time I did my stream, man, you were there when I did the Chaos list. Chris did it, but you were on the show, and I was like, yeah, JJ's cool. He burns. He has to come back, and you've been on the channel ever since. Man, you're a true friend, man. I do appreciate that. You went to bat for me as well on this platform, so definitely consider you a true friend, brother. Tell the people about your channel. Sir.
Well, no, don't worry about my channel. I'm a small person as far as subscribers go. What I do is I try to support people who deserve it. And I told you early on, man, you're gonna go far, and just look what you've done, man. You made it. You broke 1,000 subs. Guess what? Next month you'll be another 1,000 up. You know, it's going to keep coming and coming and coming. It's just depending on how much work you really want to put into it, or if you enjoy it, it's not considered work at all. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't have to say nothing to me, man. I'm humbled. I'm up here with a lot of great people. Danny, Terrence, LDG, Zach, Aiden, even Flash, you know, even though he gives a shit in the chat. you know, he gives us a lot of shit in the chat, but you know, even Flash, man, there's a lot of great people out there. We got a nice little corner of our own spot on the internet, and all I can say is congratulations, and like I said to you on Facebook, man, congrats, bro. Now it's time for the fun to begin. You know, so let's do this. Let's ride it out, man. I'll be there. I got your back. I done proven that once, and I'll do it time and time and again. And that goes for anybody. If I consider you a friend, if I consider you even just what's the word I'm looking for? Crap, my brain just stopped. Thank you. An acquaintance. If people are wrong and they're coming down on you and they are wrong, watch out, because not to take away from Terrence's glory, but I will stomp all over a human's ass. Because that's what I believe. That's how I feel. Stand up for who you believe in, support for who you believe in, and I got your back all the way, Alonzo. You ain't ever got to worry about that.
Definitely appreciate that. I really do. Next up is Flash. And I'll be honest with you, I think Flash was the first one to ever say that I was his favorite YouTuber. He popped on Rob's channel. He was like, "Alonzo's my favorite YouTuber," and kicked himself out. Flash has been a supporter. Was there last night watching the whole freaking Snyder Cut with me. I do appreciate you as well, Flash. So tell the people about yourself, sir.
Well, I just want to say congrats, Alonzo. And yeah, you are my favorite YouTuber because you're probably one of the only YouTubers I watch that actually interacts with his fans on a personal basis. And I just commend you for that. And I found out about you on Rob's Chadwick Boseman tribute stream. And then I found out about Danny, then Aiden, then Zach, then LDG, Terrence, and everybody else. So I just want to say keep doing what you're doing, and you're probably going to be on 2000 next month.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. And maybe I will. I'm just doing what I have to do, man. Last but not least is Aiden. What's up, Aiden? Again, you two have been a supporter since the beginning. I do appreciate that. Like I said all the time, when I first started this shit, I was like, who the hell is going to watch me? And you guys proved to me that there are people out there that actually enjoy watching me. So talk to the people, sir.
I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. Rob's Discord and this whole community we have here is practically the only thing that's gotten me through this pandemic. I thank God I found you all, and what else? That's pretty much it.
Hurry, make something up.
Hey, let me say something to Aiden real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Danny.
Hey, Aiden, man, you my boy. You always shout out and support the channel. I appreciate it. But I'm telling you, y'all never go to sleep on that Discord, bro. What the hell is going on with that Discord channel? Because I've been at work, man. It'd be like, bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, it does.
I finally had to cut it off. Not that I'm trying to cut y'all off or anything, man, because y'all great group of guys, great community. But man, that y'all have Discord on fire some days, man. I had to turn that down.
They definitely do. Before I go, Zach Hensel, I did not know you had a channel. If you want, drop the link into the chat here, and I'll sub, man. Maybe everyone else will sub. Check out what you got on there. We all try to support each other every chance we get. And
I have a channel too, but I only have like 1 or 2 videos on it. Like I recently uploaded a short film I did for senior year in high school.
Okay.
On it.
So put your link in the chat, man. Like I said, I will support every single person that has supported me over this time that I've been on here, because it was given back to me. That's how I started. These guys supported me, you know what I mean? And I figure, hey, man, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to give back to people as well. So
pay it forward.
That is correct. But with that being said, guys, we are going to be out. Me and LDG.
Aldo.
Yes, go ahead, Terrence.
If I may, one more time, congrats. And you sure you don't want to go for another 10 hours? Or?
Well, I do have another hour going because, like I said, me and LDG will be doing the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Fake news. Done with WandaVision. No more WandaVision.
I swear to God, if Wanda pops up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm like, what are you doing here, Wanda? Didn't you cause enough damage? Like,
I don't see my message in the chat. I tried posting the link. I don't see it in the chat.
You don't see it in the chat?
No.
Put it in the private chat.
JJ did Zach's.
Yeah, put it in the private chat. Okay, JJ did Zach. Okay, perfect. Put it in the private chat, JJ. We'll put it in there for you.
All right.
Zach's channel for you guys.
All right, just let me find it real quick on here.
So Anzo, man, like, what would you say are the three things that you're most excited for in terms of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I just want to see a good story, something better.
Let me answer that for you, Anzo.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first 3 episodes, okay? Let's go ahead and close this out.
Yeah. As long as the first 3 episodes are fire, I'm good.
And I agree with you guys there. Daddy needs to get some sleep. You know that Geritol is kicking in.
That's right. And I ain't even gonna go to work tomorrow, but I'm still sleepy, man. My body's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait a minute. Wait. So because you don't have to go to work, we're gonna have a 10-hour stream.
No, we're not.
Just give him a call when we get off the stream.
I wish you might.
Danny already had his Geritol for the night.
That's right.
So
make all the old jokes you want. I don't give a damn. I'm going to bed.
Yes, I know, Danny. Don't worry. I know. We will get you to bed, son. And again, like I said, last thing, LDG and I will be doing the WandaVision watch party, so you guys can check that out. There will be links where you can actually watch the show in the StreamYards with us. So, man, it's not done yet, guys. So stick around or go get a drink, go get a smoke, and then come back and enjoy.
Take a whiz.
Definitely take a whiz, because I'm going to take a whiz too, like 2. And then come back and enjoy some fun. So with that being said, guys, peace.
Bigger Food Entertainment.